Hello everyone, welcome back to episode number 10. Taehyung pulls out his phone and sends a message to his girlfriend. I am coming to your apartment by 7 p.m. After sending the message, Taehyung looks up and locks eyes with Jungkook, who has been watching him. Taehyung feels a pang of guilt as if he is cheating on Jungkook. Taehyung thinking, why do I feel like this? I already told him about the divorce and my girlfriend. I shouldn't feel guilty. Jungkook has noticed Taehyung's oozing out from the past few days. After their intimate moment, Jungkook decided not to tease Taehyung about it, wanting him to feel comfortable. He gave Taehyung space, not realizing how much it was affecting him. At 6 p.m., Taehyung hurriedly leaves the house. Jungkook watches him go but doesn't ask where he is headed. He amused assumed Taehyung is meeting someone or visiting to his father. Taehyung stands nervously in front of his girlfriend's apartment, hesitated for 5 minutes before finally knocking. Girlfriend opened the door wearing a relieving red dress. She thrilled to see him and pulled him inside for a kiss, but Taehyung stopped her. He didn't want to do it. There is no spark, no warmth, no desire. They didn't feel anything with honey. After 10 minutes, Taehyung is back in his car, gripping his hair in frustration. Taehyung thinking, what's wrong with me? She is my girlfriend. I want her to feel something, but I left without doing anything. Taehyung, I didn't feel anything with her. No tingles, no warmth, nothing like what I felt with Jungkook. Taehyung drives to a gay bar, hoping to find some clarity. A man named Han approached him, but even when Han tries to kiss him, Taehyung feels nothing but uncomfortable. He pushes him. Taehyung sits on the footpath beside his car, pulling out his hair in frustration. Taehyung thinking, what is Jungkook doing to me? I can't kiss my girlfriend or anyone else. It feels wrong. I only feel warmth with him. Taehyung drives back home where Jungkook is sleeping peacefully. He stands up by the bed, studying Jungkook's pictures. He climbs onto the bed, sitting on Jungkook's stomach and leans down to kiss him. Taehyung whispering, what are you doing to me, Cookie? Taehyung kisses Jungkook softly, feeling his heart race. This feeling feels right. This is the warmth he is craving for. Tears fell from his eyes as he kisses Jungkook with desperation, wanting to erase the guilt of trying to kiss someone else. Jungkook is still awake, feeling the weight on his body and wetness of his lips. He opens his eyes and sees Taehyung kissing him passionately. Jungkook holds Taehyung's shoulder, breaking the kiss. Jungkook, are you okay? What happened? Taehyung doesn't answer. Instead, he pins Jungkook down, kissing him again, pouring all his emotions into the kiss. Jungkook kissing him. Sensing Taehyung's desperation, tears streamed down Taehyung's cheeks as he broke the kiss and brushed his face on Jungkook's chest. Jungkook hugs Taehyung tightly, rubbing sweet circles on his back. He whispers sweet words until Taehyung falls asleep on his chest. The next morning, Jungkook wakes up to find Taehyung gone. He calls Jimin and learns that Taehyung has already left for his office, determined to talk. Jungkook gets ready and heads to Taehyung's office. When Jungkook enters Taehyung's office, Taehyung looks up briefly before returning to work. Jungkook stands in front of him. Jungkook, Taehyung, we need to talk. Taehyung, there is nothing to talk about, narrator. Jungkook picks Taehyung up in bridal, carry him and sit him on his lap on sofa. Taehyung tried to wiggle free, but Jungkook hold him firmly. Jungkook, now tell me what's wrong, Bea. Taehyung looks away, but Jungkook gently turns his face back. Jungkook kisses Taehyung softly, the way Taehyung kissed him the night before. When they break the kiss, Taehyung's eyes filled with tears. Jungkook, what's wrong, baby? Is everything okay? Taehyung, it's all because of you, Cookie. Why are you doing this to me? Jungkook me, what did I do? You change everything. You stop it competing with me, being loyal, and treated me like your wife. But now you are torturing me by being so perfect. Why are you doing this? If you don't love me, Jungkook, who said I don't love you? Taehyung, you rejected me when I proposed you 2 years ago. Jungkook, Taehyung, we were just kids back then. I didn't know what love was, but now I do. I love you. Let's give our marriage a real chance. Taehyung's eyes will be tears again as he listened to Jungkook's words. Jungkook, I love being with you, Taehyung. Let's grow old together, laugh together, cry together, and love each other until our last breath. I love you, baby. Taehyung, I love you too, Jungkook. Taehyung hugs Jungkook tightly, finally feeling at peace. Their love story filled with childhood rivalry and misunderstanding has finally found its happy ending. Taehyung, I love you, Jungkook. I have loved only you in my whole life. Taehyung's hair burying his face in the crook of Jungkook's neck. Jungkook hugged him back with a huge smile. But then realization hit him. Jungkook, wait, you said you love me only in your whole life. What does that mean? Jungkook asked, breaking the hug. Taehyung flushed. Jungkook, don't tell me it's not the silly proposal you did when we were kids. You had been serious and loving me since we were kids. Jungkook said, his eyes widening in realization Taehyung had loved him since childhood. Taehyung flushed even more. Taehyung, don't flatter yourself. I am your you were always with me at that time, so I felt comfortable with you. I thought it would be best to marry each other, Taehyung said, looking around nervously, avoiding Jungkook's teasing gaze. Jungkook, I didn't understand love back then, but I always wanted to be with you. I didn't know why you hated me at that time, so I started to annoy you more just so you would talk to me, even if it was my day felt dull when you didn't scold me, compete with me, or fight with me. That's why I always tried to get on your nerves. It's funny, I didn't realize that I always wanted to be around you. Now that I think about it, I might have loved you for a long time without even knowing it. We are, Jungkook said, his voice soft and filled with emotion. Taehyung nodded, his heart swelled with love. Jungkook placed his hand on Taehyung's head, pulling him closer. Jungkook, well, now everything is clear. Tell me, where did you go yesterday and why did you act him? Taehyung's eyes widened as he remembered everything. He got nervous, unsure of how Jungkook would react. I feel frustrated yesterday emotionally. I went to see Honey, Taehyung said, his body stiffened as Jungkook's grip on his hip tightened. Jungkook's voice was calm but firm. Taehyung, we were about to kiss, but I pushed her, Taehyung admitted, his voice trembling. Taehyung suddenly held onto Jungkook's shoulder to steady himself as Jungkook gripped tight and Taehyung. After that I left. We didn't do anything else, Taehyung said, avoiding eye contact. And Jungkook raised his voice, still calm but with an edge. I went to a bar, a place where people like us go, Taehyung said, his voice barely above a whisper. He gulped, noticing how Jungkook's jaw clenched, his veins in his neck and hands becoming more prominent. Taehyung looked down, unable to meet Jungkook's gaze. Jungkook asked, his voice low and steady, Taehyung, I met a man. We were about to kiss, Taehyung confessed, his voice breaking. He could see the anger in Jungkook's eyes. He knew when they arrived home, Jungkook grabbed Taehyung's wrist and let him inside. As soon as they entered the room, Jungkook gently pushed Taehyung against the wall and kissed him deeply, pouring out his emotion in the kiss. Taehyung was stunned for a moment, but soon kissed him back. His hands gripped Jungkook's shoulder. Jungkook held Taehyung's thigh, signaling him to wrap his legs around his waist, and Taehyung complied. Jungkook carried Taehyung to the bed, lying him down gently before hovering over him. He kissed Taehyung again, this time more passionately, as if trying to. After breaking the kiss, Jungkook looked into Taehyung's eyes, his voice firm but lovely. Jungkook break up with her, Jungkook said, his tone leaving no room for argument. Taehyung nodded, his heart aching at the thought of hurting Jungkook. And don't let anyone else touch you, Jungkook growled, his possessiveness showing. Taehyung nodded again, his eyes filled with love and regret. Jungkook, because you are mine, only mine, Jungkook declared, his voice filled with conviction. Taehyung blushed, his heart swelled with love as Jungkook. Doctor, hello, Mr. Jian. He is okay, he might be stressed out about something. I will give him some medicine. Make sure he takes it regularly, okay? Then both leaves are perfectly alright. Jungkook squinted his eyes at the doctor. Jungkook, both lives? Doctor, yes. He is 3 weeks pregnant. Everyone what? Everyone shouted, including Taehyung, staring at the doctor. Doctor, what? You guys didn't know? Well, let me tell you some good news. Congratulations, you both are going to be dads. And the doctor, I am a boy. Doctor, yes, you are. Jungkook snapped out of his trance. Jungkook, doctor, he is a man. How can this be possible, doctor? There are rare cases of men born with Bob, Mr. Jian. They are special cases. In such cases, if they have intimate moment with their partners without protection, they can get pregnant. Your husband, Mr. Jian Taehyung, is one of these special cases. He was born with a bob. Taehyung's hand automatically went to his flat tummy, crashing it. Doctor, I will refer your case to a gynecologist before you go home. Consult with her once. She will be a great help to you throughout your pregnancy journey, the doctor said, and left the room. Taehyung looked at Jungkook, who was still stunned by the news. He thought Jungkook might not be happy with the news. Taehyung, Jungkook, am I abnormal? Taehyung asked softly. Jungkook shook his head and sat in front of Taehyung on the bed. Jungkook, no, baby, you are special, my special bear. Thank you for giving us a child and making our family complete. I love you, baby. Jungkook said softly, placing a gentle kiss on Taehyung's forehead. So now it means I am going to be a cool uncle. So now he's connected. Jimin, I will definitely teach them how to ride a bicycle. Minho, I will teach them how to be sassy. Hobby, shut up. It's going to be a girl. I will teach her how to be a cutie pie. Taehyung and Jungkook laughed at their friend's excitement. The room door abruptly opened and Hansuk, Mingyuk and Amy entered. Minho had called Hansuk when Taehyung fainted, and Hansuk had brought Mingyuk and Amy with him. Hansuk's son, what happened, Amy? We were so worried. Jungkook, you shouldn't let my son work so hard. Jungkook, Mom, I'm your son too. Amy rolled her eyes at him and went to Taehyung. Amy, are you okay, my son? Amy asked. Her voice filled with concern. Taehyung nodded, blushing. How could he tell her he was going to be a dad? Mingyuk, what happened, Jungkook? Why he admitted to the hospital. Jungkook, he is pregnant, Dad. The three of them were stunned for a moment. Tears welled up in Hanseok's eyes. Hanseok, I am so happy for you, my child, Hanseok said, hugging Taehyung tightly. Oh, now I am going to be a grandmother. Yay! See, I may scream like a teenager girl, Mingyu. Thank you for the gift, Jungkook and Taehyung, Mingyu said with a smile. Maybe because we were already expecting this, we knew one day you were Hanseok. We already knew that Taehyung was born with a bob. We have known since he was a child. The sentence shocked the couples and their friends. Then why didn't you tell me, Dad? Hanseok, I didn't wanted you to freak out. I wanted you to have a normal life. If I had told you earlier, you might have thought of yourself as abnormal because it's so rare. I didn't want that, baby, because you are special. Now you are with your husband and going to have a child. I'm really happy for you, son. Taehyung understood his father's words. The discussion ended when a nurse entered saying the gynecologist was waiting for them. Everyone went to the gynecologist room, but the nurse only allowed the couple inside. When they entered, the cheerful lady greeted them. Dr. Lee Sohee. Hi, I am Dr. Lee Sohee. You can call me Sohee. I am your gynecologist. Please have a seat, she said. She was around the same age as them and of a friendly aura. Taehyung and Jungkook introduced themselves. Sohee, I have already seen the reports from the doctor. You don't need to worry. I have treated a few male pregnancies. Taehyung lay on the bed holding Jungkook's hand. He was extremely nervous. Sohee, Mr. Jian, can you please hold your husband's shirt so I can apply the gel? Jungkook squinted his eyes at her and she rolled her eyes in response. So oh come on, don't be jealous. I have a boyfriend. I am just doing my job. So he said, making Taehyung clench. Jungkook folded Taehyung's shirt and so he applied the gel. Taehyung hissed at the coldness of gel. So he separated the gel and placed on Taehyung's abdomen, trying to locate the info while looking at the monitor. So there, your baby. So he said, pointing at the monitor. They could see a tiny peanut-sized Taehyung. It's so small, I'm afraid. How will I hold them? So he smiled at his innocence. So you can't hold them. Now you are only in your third week. After 8 months and 1 week, you will be able to hold them. Don't worry. Taehyung looked up at Jungkook and was overwhelmed to see tears in Jungkook's eyes as he stared at the screen. So he handed tissues to. So you will need to come back every 2 weeks so I can monitor you closely. Even though male and female pregnancies are similar, there are some situations we needed to handle carefully. Jungkook wiped off the gel, helped Taehyung sit up and sat beside him. So he has some morning sickness started. Taehyung no. So he morning sickness can start in early first or towards the end. Mr. Jian, you will need to take extra care of him during that time. Pregnancy is a journey for both of you. Guide you through it. Call me if there is any concern. She handed Jungkook her card and a pregnancy journal. So he read the journal through cherish this moment with him. They are precious. Just then, Taehyung's voice echoes from the door. Taehyung, you wish? You said 5 minutes. It's already 5 minutes and 2 seconds. What are you talking about? With my husband, Soy and Jungkook laughed as Taehyung stood at the door, foaming like an adorable kitten. To be continued. Great. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment it down whatever you feel about it. See you again. Bye. Love you. Bye.